live. We're live. Mr. Gauss, what's up, brother? What you been up to, bro? Sorry, shooting a text here, trying to let Crystal know I'm live. Find her here. Sorry about that. What's up, brother? Hey, I got that package in the receiver and all that. I did an unboxing on the Saturday Hangout for it. Kicking in ass and taking names. That's right. So getting flying today. You gave me a chance to. It was nice here, but I've had a lot of stress dealing with issues and things like that. So phone on vibrate so you guys don't hear all that. Just normal stress and things. Just trying to get Russell's truck back up and running. My son, he crashed his truck Sunday or Saturday going to work. Snow we normally don't get snow, and he drove in it and literally like spun him around, smacked him into a tree. So got the hood all buckled up. He's okay though. That's the biggest part. Rain here, that sucks. That's right, because it's coming across. I remember seeing that on the Weather Channel now. No, I definitely will catch up on your videos. I got a lot of videos to catch up on. I just literally, when I try to sit down and get into things, it's like things blow up like a grenade. So I definitely catch up on videos. Plus, a lot of times, what I'll do too, if you'll see me comment like back to back on your channel, that's because I played you out on the big screen out in the living room. I got there during the day, sat there and watched TV and just punching somebody's name and play it. Bob Biker, welcome. All rain here, lost our snow last 2 days. Well, that's a good thing. Eric, the Red RC, what's up, brother? Drink your coffee with me. That's awesome. Hey, Eric, I've been telling everyone to check you out. Everyone has been talking about Roman candles and drones and RC cars. You are the only one. I've seen like different hit and miss people do it, but you are the only one that like stuck with that. The Alien Wars. I remember those. I try to tell them check out your channel. But yep. So I'm gonna get back in the swing of things now, I think. Trying to get Russell, like I said, get his truck back up and running. He misses that thing, so. Meow. Mike B, welcome. Well, that's good, Bob. You're getting rid of the snow. I bet you'd rather have rain than snow. Oh, the pussy's here. Bob, always hard on Mike. But yeah, I'm definitely going to get out this week and fly. I'll charge up some packs. I've been working on the other quad, the one that took off on me. I got that working now. So I had 61% rates on it. Nah, not on the Fly Sky. Yeah, I feel the difference when you put the rates on it. Maybe that's when everybody says they feel the difference when they put the rates onto it, tune it, whatnot. China Empire, welcome. Thank you for stopping in. John C, welcome. Get them drones out, guys. It's supposed to be nice, like I said, this week and going into next week. So the groundhog, I think, saw his shadow. So I think we'll have a early spring, they say. I still think that's all just. I think it's all whatever Mother Nature wants to deal to us. Cheers. I got some water, bro, but I'll hit it with you. Rain in there too, John. That sucks. Right, one pack and hey, Talking about one pack, that man that runs them 260C packs are in this place now. Chris Riley, what's up? Raining here all week. That sucks. Well, I better not speak too much then. I'll allow to get some rain. Y'all, I'm in between y'all, so I'll let you know how the weather works. Maybe it'll go this way or go this way. Get back into it. Yeah. Dude, I think a lot of people come into my live streams talking, my live stream, the Drone Network, Cap's channel, even on Crystal's channel, they've mentioned that about shooting Roman candles from the drone. I said, you guys are late on that. Tiff, Mrs. RC, Custom Design, welcome. Yeah, I remember that, Eric, man. That was fun. I remember when you used to go out. If you guys don't know, like I said, check out his channel. He'd catch the bushes on fire. And it's nighttime, right next thing you know, you just see the bushes blazing. You definitely got the property to have that kind of fun too. I wish I could, honestly, go over here in the field and do something like that. But my luck, I'd hit the freaking truck by the dude gas tank, and kind of that kind of deal with my luck. But I'm gonna have to. I don't want to take none of your, or ask to borrow any of your footage off there. I'd rather them come to your channel. So I might drop like a link or something to get them over there, like on my next video or something. I'll put the first comment, hey, if you guys want to see Roman candles shooting at RC cars and then RC cars shoot back, check this channel out. Thank you, Eric. I have been doing some fumbles with it. It's been a lot. To be honest with you, I remember when you went through the same thing. Remember all the stress and stuff? I remember that, bro. I went through that. I can't say how hard you went through it, but I've been going through it pretty damn hard, and it's a ride. To be honest with you guys, a lot of people, they're like the camera drones. You got your race drone people. I kind of want to do it all, kind of the wing. Kind of might even get to a little fixed wing, maybe a plane or something. I'm liking that Nano Talon, I think it is. Richard's got a hold of it, and Captain's going to get it. If Cap ain't already got it coming, probably. I watch that guy. He's smooth. Different thing. Bob, you're the one that's got really in trouble for me getting into wings, because he shows me a mini Raptor one day and it fires it up online. That thing was amazing. That thing sounds so beautiful. I'm like, I got to do that. But yeah, you get different things, and I try to do different things. I know I've been stuck in a lot in the FPV world, but I'm literally like wrapping my mind around that. I'm not going to become no master builder or rotor riot type lion, but I'm doing what makes me happy, and I adore it. I went out yesterday. Ryan, what's up? I went out yesterday, so you guys see me keep diving these trees over here. I keep getting that big hole, right? Well, yesterday, I was punching up, and I was coming down on top of those trees, like no hole or nothing below me, just straight down on top of the trees and then pulling back off. That's just for me to get that dive into going in. And then what I'll do is I'll find me a nice little hole through it that kind of I can see, through the limbs a little bit, and I'll just bust through it. And then once you bust through it, there's your hole. Again and again and again and again, and then there's your hole again. And then so it's probably a hole like this big I'm going to hit up the top of that. It's like down on the far end. And the biggest part about that is if the guy's got his tractor trailer parked there, I want to watch that. And the guy parks below it with his vehicles. I don't want to bounce off nobody's vehicles. Breaking the drone, that's no problem. Oh, you have it on the playlist? Nice. Bob saying, maybe you could be. Yeah, I could be Mrs. Steele. There you go. Why didn't I think of that? Dang it. That picture is nice, Brian. Ryan, I say Brian. That car is sweet. It's clean too. Not staying long, you're tired. That's because you're 3D printing too much already. No, you've been busy with your shirts and all here lately, so you're cooking it. You're gonna be having to get the business down the street soon. Set up shop up in there. That'd be a good sign though, right? Have 3 of those machines you got there in your house, makes all the noise. Have you like 6 of them running down the wall. She's like, I need to hire people then. The quad is, yes, I have, I put beta 3.5 on it yesterday, or I say yesterday, today. I didn't put my SQ12 on it, or my I say my SQ12. I did put the SQ12. I'm lost today, I promise you. I put the SQ12 because I didn't want to put the session mount on there and the GoPro fly away. I'm sorry, that scared me just a little bit. The drone flying away was pretty funny, but the session, that hurt. Dr. Drone, welcome. Hello, bro. How are you? I'm doing good today. How are you doing? Really appreciate you stopping in. All right, John C. Have a good one, brother. But yeah, so what happened was it had beta 3.4 onto it. So I went ahead. Well, to start off, you guys know how it came. It didn't have this on here. It didn't have this. The board camera, you could just see the board was kind of just laid in there and kind of had, I mean, it did what they did, right? It's the mounts that you have with that. That's why this frame's like this. So the mounts one here and the camera just kind of hung and then kind of screwed in from the side, kind of like something like this that just grabbed the camera and held it. So you held it by your camera. And so I went ahead, got all that in, got it focused in. It was way out of focus because the lens was loose. So I focused that in, printed a TPU mount for that, printed an SQ12 mount for it. These are very popular and cheap, so I'm going to go ahead and just leave this on here. So whoever gets it will already have a camera mount. Pretty much as you see it, it's going to stay. This is coming off. I have just a stick antenna for it, because I took this off of my quad just to try it. I didn't want to lose reception out there in the field, but it's running beta 3.5.5 now. I'm going to probably tune it. Depends on, so in other words, the 3.4.2, when I've flown it, you gotta watch. Well, your air gets in here, but these also, I don't like them because you can get rocks and stuff down in there and it'll gouge your motors up bad. But they also, I don't, as far as heat, I think they do well as far as not holding heat in. But these were on like 30 and 35 or 32 and 35. So the motors got real warm. I thought kind of it was weird, so I went ahead and flashed it down, and we'll go ahead and fly it tomorrow and throw a tune on it and see what happens. I hear you, Jake. What's up? Metro Drones, welcome. Everybody jumping here now. Down, missed everybody. Night Train. What's up, miss? Jake, Mike. Earl, Alvin, what's up? This light is like killing my eyes today too. I can't wait to get set up with that freaking light. Get that light out of here. We can kind of get some lighting up here to kind of shine that wall up on the ceiling, shining down, so it isn't my face. Yep, your pop's up in here. All right, Tiff. Appreciate you stopping in though. So, Dr. Drone, where I know you're in, like, I don't know where you're at. Where are you located at in this crazy world of ours? I know you're in another country and all, I believe. But your channel, I like your channel. You got, especially when you did that, what was it? The freaking Tello. He had the Tello out. Check out his channel. He had that little tiny Tello out in some crazy wind. You see the palm trees just bending over like this, and that Tello is just hanging right tight. That's crazy. Oh, dude, congratulations. An official welder now. That's what's up. I know you're proud of him. I was Russell when he did auto mechanicing. Ryan got a new RC. Yeah, he did. He's been bragging all over that thing, Jake. Man, that thing's clean. I'm not running it. Flying in 2 years. Stuff all the time. Oh, yeah, you can definitely learn. There's stuff like, I've been doing it now for what? Probably the race drones and the tune, or not say tuning and all that. I call it tuning, configuring and all that. It's been now probably good 9 months, maybe. I keep them clean. I told them. Love my drones. What's up, Ed? Keep them clean. I told him, I said, run that thing, dude. I said, that thing just don't, well, you said water, but man, I'd see formal coat that thing. You guys don't want to see me run that Revo. It's literally back there, and that's why I don't run it, because the shocks on it, every time you throttle up, it's a rollover. But I put it in the mud over here one day, and I literally just took my drone. I had the session mount on it. I set the drone right in the mud puddle, and the session mount was like right there, like the water's like right here on it. Like it was epic footage. And I just come in with the Revo and just got kind of in front of the drone. I just let it have it. It just threw mud all over the drone. It literally, on my green machine, and my one motor literally has like a click in it now. I think it's got some dirt down in it. Got to keep them clean, that's for sure. But it's bad, that Revo. I got to get it out and run it. And I got to get, now that I got that PETG, I want to print that plate, Alvin. I printed it once in the PLA, but it rolled up on the one end, kind of, it's not square. So I want to do that in PETG, and it'll, like you said, it'll hold up on the heat better. All what they're saying. Bill, Newfound Drone Productions, what's up? Flying that Mobula. I ain't flown mine in a couple of days. I got to go easy on that thing. When I get on that Mobula, I forget that it's a whoop. And I take that thing across the yard and just pull like a straight power loop back and fly all the way across the yard backwards. But all the time, I don't remember to flip it back around, or I don't think it does it fast enough or something, and smack right in the ground. I break the front rings every time. I had one sitting there, so I was looking for. But E6000, if you break your whoops frames and you need, you know, something to get you over to, you get your new one here, E6000 is the thing to do. You just take and just drip it on the frame. Like if it's broke, like this one is broke here. I broke this motor mount. I think I broke the rear motor mount. Yeah, I broke it right here. And then busted it right here. So all you have to do is just take that E6000, like where it was broke here, you just let it drip down in there. Literally just run itself all down in there. And I mean, it grabs so solid. Like today, Luis Badoga, welcome. Today I literally had, because I did, so this is zip tied on, but also E6000 underneath of it on the top plate, which gives it a nice rigid, you know, setting. And so I had a little piece that went through and touched this part of the TPU, and I was literally trying to pull it off. I had this top plate stretched all the way over here, and it was just a little thin string of the E6000. It wouldn't cut. I literally had to cut it with a pair of cutters. It wouldn't pull off. So that stuff works, and it's rigid again. I mean, it's ready to fly again, like no problem. I love it because of the camera angle. That's sick when you put a camera angle on a whoop. And that's why my whoop's so freaking fast, because when I fly it, that's what I do. I want to put something. I'll probably end up putting a camera like that and putting the E6000 on the sides of it. Just a little dab here, a little dab there to hold that camera angle. Love that camera angle on a whoop. That's crazy. That's how this thing's so freaking quick. Let's send in chat here. Oh yeah, I ripped mine in freaking 2S and Acro in the house. Not like coming across your living room. Like I'll come through, hit the kitchen, I'll just shoot. I throw it up over like this and then flip it back at the front door and come down the hall. That's pretty sick. Power looping in your house is a little tough. You're stealing. You have to pull a hard one. Man, I forgot how to do it. Yeah, you got what the I thought I just saw you the VDR2s. Were they the ones that I think you and O were trading or something like that? Yeah, the VDR D2s, yeah. Off of Bolivar, right? Okay, I thought so. Yeah, Bill, the only downfall of them is remember to turn off, go back to your main screen when you start your DVR. I literally would go into the DVR with them, press record, and fly like that. I didn't know to go back to your main screen. I thought it would cut the DVR off. Nope. Come on, bud. Crow being spooked. Hey, come on. Sorry. Someone? He's been an iron ship today, getting into everything. You know, I tried to fly mine with 1S, guys. Did you have the same issue? Did you keep having the battery low LBD on you? I don't know if you got to go in and set that different. All right, Chris, enjoy your dinner, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Proper FPV. What's up, nerd? Drone nerd, that is. In Mad Dog. Come on, Ed, you can do it. I'll tell you how to do it quick. Yeah, when you guys are flying, remember that throttle, okay? The more you get into it, the faster it wants to get, right? So when you're in your house or you're in like close around things, throttle blip it. You know what I mean? Throw that throttle up, back. Just like that. Do that move, right? Throttle up, move, go back. Well, throttle up, back down, and then maneuver. Don't throttle up, and then move. Just been flying huge cliffs and at the beach. Yeah, you suck. I love to do that. I got a beach here, but no cliffs. Like, I thought that's sick when I see the cliff flying all like down. And oh man, that's epic. Epic. Man, Alvin, what are you talking about? You're a wizard? Your battery just shot anybody else all? Yeah, they give you that little plug, Ed. You plug in there and you put the one battery in. Nah. And then one day I'll put a, I got the 550 pack, the gum stick pack, on that 1S that Ryan hooked me up with. Nope. It was like, I'll put both of them in there though. Next flight, 57. Oh my God, 700-foot cliff on the seaside. Nice. Yeah, I definitely like to get down to our beach before the people get back fly. I love the power loop like the boardwalk or something. And the good thing about that is sand. I mean, you could literally smack it to sand. I mean, you're going to have to like clean it up before you fire it back up. Because that sand's like sandpaper on everything. But do you like Lewis video, Chris? Do I like Lewis video, Chris? I didn't watch your video, so I don't want to say yeah. If you were flying, I say I'm going to like it. You've been doing a lot as far as throttle control and stuff like that now. And I think that's what basically makes me fly like that. Like I said, I used to get a lot on my throttle. I used to be a lot in the throttle. You know, you guys probably hear it a lot when you throttle up your drone. Beep, 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 beep. That's the sag onto it. I used to get that a lot. I don't get that no more. So when I think because I just do that throttle blip. And that's kind of like when I come up over those trees, you see me come over to them, I just want to whoop, just a flip and go up over the tree. I love my drone to climb that fast, you know, not that I got to stay in the throttle. And it's only like, I'm running like 61% on my drone, so it's not like it's wide open. I learned from that throttle punches, let's just say that. Scary to look down thing I scout. I bet it was. Oh, dude, you scouted, so you won't ever look down. Oh shit! Your balls are hanging to your knees because ain't no damn way I would. Loose rock, dude. Then you get your windsuit on, man. Just start dancing it. These nuts. What's up? Oh, it was Drone Lovers FPV on the beach. Okay, I wished him a happy birthday the other day. I saw he did that drone Baduga, right? I've been seeing things pop up for him. Did he build one and call it Baduga? I know if he named it Baduga, it's gotta be one badass. Walk around with his reclaimed book. Because Bill, you just a droner. That's why. I just hope, well, you guys might have been into it longer than I have, but I hope, well, I think honestly with the race drones and all, they don't grab us like the toy grade stuff, do they? Hey, drone. What's up, brother? Yeah, got that seed formal coat. Eric, I'm telling you right now, because I know you're just as clumsy as I am. No disrespect. Get you a RC car tire or something and make that bottle this big. You will knock that little bottle over. Trust me. I have literally, I knocked mine over twice I got a little bit of honey left in the bottom of her. And you see the brush goes to, so the brush, I thought the brush, well, the brush must be just hardened up. The brush is hardening up too now, I guess, because there ain't much in there. But yeah, look at that. And I promise you guys, even though what you see right there, I could still waterproof probably 5 drones with that. I lie. I could, but you know what I do? A little more, a little better. My Bardwell, dude. Let's see the green machine. Where's the green machine? There it is. This Joker, I know y'all can't see it, but it probably looks all dark and gray in there. I could probably put a flashlight on it. Might be able to see it. So when you see Conformal coat something, it turns blue. Kind of like a blue. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna see that. But if you can look in there, everything looks all like dirt and hazy looking. That's the Conformal coated. This, I knocked my bottle over the first time when I was doing this. I was just scraping it off the table. Dumped it on my flight controller with a card. The ESCs, this thing, well, all but the Unify in the top, everything else is waterproof on it. You could literally just take this guy, plug it in, and drop it in some water. And your motors are waterproof if you don't know that already. Like, your motors are already waterproof. Like, you can run water in them with no problem. And you guys remember I put this in the sink, washed it. See this motor here? It's got this a little bit of boop, boop, boop when I roll it. Just that dirt got in there that day. I used it as a camera. So think of it sitting in a mud puddle up to here, and the only thing sticking out is the camera. And when I literally put the RC car in front of it and just got on it, it just shitted mud all over this thing. I mean, it went all down in the little holes in the motor. Couldn't even turn the motors. It's a good cameraman, though. That's what counted. And it still flies and does great. Have to do it, man. You have to go outside the box on things. You can't just be worried that you're going to break it. Alvin kind of saying, hey, you. He's like, no, we were talking to Alvin. He's on our chat and all that now with that wizard and all that. So just trying to tell him, don't worry about breaking it. You're going to break it. Sinister, what's up, Jim? Yeah, but if anyone that says they fly and don't break things, they're doing it safe. Me, I don't know. To get over there, like when I first do a build, I'll put it in angle mode, just safety reasons, just in case something goes wrong. I can take my goggles off and make everything choke it. What's up, brother? And just try to, keep a hold of it. But I can't do the angle mode no more. It's like I'm going forward. It's kind of like, Ryan, love you to death. I don't know how you do it. It's like you're pushing the stick. I'm like standing on the stick, pushing it forward, right? And it's just like barely going forward. Not me. I like air mode. Acro. Unstabilized. There we go. Chuck will agree with that. But I like to be able to move it. So I like to be able to do the quad any which way I want to move it. And that's what I really like about it. I don't like how, if you noticed Horizon's terrible anymore. Like, right? If you guys try Horizon lately, try that, right? Try to punch up, okay? Do acro, punch up, and just roll over. It'll just drop right back down. You try to do that in Horizon. Try to punch up, try to roll over, and drop back down. The Horizon's going to go. It's going to want to keep flipping you back over. I hate that with that. People say when you get in tighter areas, run Horizon. I can't do it. I actually will screw myself in Horizon versus helping myself. Catch up here. You don't break something. Right, Mike? You're toying around. And you can break shit toying around, too. And that's really hurt your feelings when you don't have, oh, I'm going to go easy today. Man, I just knocked it out the sky 3 feet and a broken arm. Like, yeah, it can happen. Bob's funny as shit. He said, I break shit when I don't fly. Well, I'm with you on that one, too, I guess. Nothing more or less than putting a freaking prop on a motor and that motor nut pops. That's the worst feeling in the world. I know, Alvin. You'll get there. Break my car every time. right proper, and that was me. I used to do the same thing. I got here and crashed. Now, like yesterday, I was out with the floss. I crashed a couple of times, but I'll tell you why. I literally would go through like a little gap in the tree, and I just go and just throw the quad like this and like flip it over. Because Josh told me, he said, now you need to get out of that field and just stick straight with them trees. He said, trick as you're going through the tree. I'm like, okay, I can do that. That thing bounced off the ground so many times yesterday, but it takes a little bit, and I'm good with the ground game. What kills me is the freaking sticks and all wild that grow up. I don't never go scout nothing. I'm not like proper go look over a cliff. Whoa. Jealous of proper. He does got some nice stuff to fly areas. Right? That's me. I run all acro. I don't like nothing no more. Like if I got like this guy here, well, this is for Jake, right? So it's got angle mode, horizon mode, and air mode on a switch, Chuck. We beat each other about this shit all the time. But anyway, I took this thing out flying them in angle mode, like, God dang, the sticks pitched all the way forward, and this thing's just like, and I know you can go in and change, all that, customize it and stuff, but I don't kind of want to do that. I kind of feel like that's just the nipple. I think Jake, I don't got Jake staying too long on that. I got Jake being like, kind of like, the hell? And he put that thing in air mode and it's like, what? Okay, I understand. Now we're cooking with gas. Acro, always go full acro. Stay in I always call it different, acro air mode, but there are two different things, and I do always just call it that. Unstabilized is what I mean. But yeah, you can get yourself in trouble in Horizon, I'm telling you, quickly. RC Crazy, what's up, Eric? Question. No, Eric, what it is, it's inactivity. If you don't go by like their channels, watch their videos, comment, if they kind of don't come back to yours and comment, and I'm talking, it's getting shorter now. It's getting shorter and shorter, but they literally are just unsubbing people due to that. What do you say? Thanks for getting those. Oh, Chuck hooked you up with some skids. Sweet. Yeah. Line of sight acro don't suck, Jim. You suck. I'm kidding. On line of sight acro, I would suggest something that makes it a little easier for you. Like this guy. Put the props, get your different color props on. This will help you with the orientation, because when you like kind of throw that thing and flip it and stuff, if you got all the same props, when it's a little bit away from you, your camera will look like it's right here, and you'll go to push it away from you instead of pulling it away. You know what I mean? Get out of orientation. But if you go with different color props on the front and different one orientation for you, that helps you a little bit. It's hard. I mean, you have to catch it when you punch it. You have to do that and get it back over. And a lot of people, I did it when I first started doing it. I can fly a little bit of acro line of sight. When I first started doing it, I would roll over and I'd not catch the quad fast enough. I'd be either at this angle or like completely upside down and then back to the ground real hard. That's how I learned to flip the switch, to get that switch flipped down. Oh, boom, it just fall to the ground. But dude, when you have a line of sight acro in you, I'm sorry. You with those goggles and line of sight, I just think that's your way better piloting, because if something happens, you can peel your goggles off. That's the best feeling in the world. I can promise you that. When you get that black and you just take a goggle and go, work that drone and get that drone back to where you want it, that's the best feeling in the world. When you take those goggles off and you can't fly a line of sight, you're like, y'all know we all have been there. I watched RC Addict. That's who I kind of watched and learned, and he give you like little tricks and hints, kind of teach you how to do the line of sight acro. Just kind of go out front, you know what I mean, and then start bringing it around like this. And he even suggested having the different color props because of that reason. And then it's like once you get that, once you do it, it's kind of like you're going to do it to it second nature, second nature, second nature. Then you're just going to be Herschel all day long, or RC Addict. Well, if you can handle it. I get you. Yeah, that throttle dead. Right. That's one thing when Jim does it, he throttles it up, and when he throttles back, his props completely stop. To me, when I got my Wacara Runner 250, that's what they called acro. That's why the Wacara Runner 250 would do what they call the flip of the deathly do. Because when you're flying, you're in air mode, you turn your throttle all the way down, and as soon as you throttle back up on the Wacara Runner 250, I can't say much about any other ones. I haven't really tried it. I kind of want to try it, see it works. The rear motors come on first. So when you throttle back up, it comes so fast, there's no stopping it. I mean, it's just straight to the ground and start doing all this wobbling, bobbled, and dingy dongity. I call that the Wacara. That's what that's called. But Wacara, I don't know. They seem like they were okay. I had the Wacara Runner 250. I had the Wacara Rodeo 110. Other than me wanting a Runner 250 because I started with it, I'm just retarded. But that's the only reason why I want one. But the 110, never will buy that again. $160 is like in the 3-inch category. That thing they said was tough. One dude told me to buy it. He's like, I slam it into a brick wall, get up, blow it off. I crashed mine 6 feet on grass over here, and it just mangled the whole freaking drone. I'm like, you hit a brick wall with yours. Oh, you didn't have your rodeo that day. You had it, but you hit the wall with your chameleon or something, right? Yeah, I know, Jake. These are different color diagonal motors. You'll get it, Jake. Hits it, where'd it go? I think I heard it hit over here. You can do just what E-Drone did. Quad coming down. He gave you fair warnings. I'm like, I'm trying to see his quad light, right? And then next thing you know, 3 of them go past me. Like, my mind instantly went to the one that went past me. It's like, it grabbed my attention. I'm like, dang. And at that split moment, something went down on this side that we didn't see. It's terrible. Try acro with a FPV ground station. With the monitor? Never tried it, but I think I could probably do it. I think. I'll tell you what it gets me when I'm line of sight. If I'm like this, I'm good. Like this, I'm good. This, I'm good. If I got the quad here, like it's right here, and I'm standing like here, and I'm like, for some reason, I can see the orientation, but for some reason to flip it and roll it, maybe because it's like right beside me, and like hindsight's telling me don't roll it, you know what I mean? Because if I roll it and mess up, it's at that angle and it's right at me. I don't know if that's kind of what I'm sketchy about, but something gets me when I get it to the side of me. Out in front of me, I'll do it all day long. I did it with the was it the Baby Hawk? I think I was flying the other day. I took the Baby Hawk out, and it was a good ways away from me across the field. I just took and went like this. I cocked it up forward. I just went and threw it and come back and said, and let it right in my hands. I was like, yeah. Couldn't do no better than that. The guy that we fly with, Tito, that's what Tito does when he brings his quads in. He just brings it in, and as he's sliding up his goggles, I'm like, wow. I'd been, I had all this ate up, and this, be looking like this, chewed up meatball. Like a golf fest. That's basically what it was, Jake. Quad coming down. We didn't even hear the poop. You didn't even get to hear the poop that day. And that's because of other drones. It wasn't, quiet out there. Oh, dude. No, yeah. RC Addict. Yeah. But, hey, RC Addict and Herschel. Herschel's bad, too, dude. There's quite a few of them out there. Who is it? Hot Dog's got a good, Hot Dog FPV's got a good line of sight on him, too, right? And there's quite a few of them out there that's got them mad skills. Yeah, Jake, on this we could definitely like I said, you got some other props in there. You can definitely, you know, switch your props out. This just how it's set up. But you could put like I think there's another yellow one in there if you want to put all blue or whatever. And I think it's, yeah, were they in there? Yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah, they were in there. They're here somewhere on that workbench over there. I gotta find the bag now with them, honestly. I think like, whoa. I'll find them now. Ain't no problem. And then I'll I think I got a set of those over there somewhere. I'm gonna give you a set of these, Jake, to put on it. I'm gonna give you a set of these bad boys. These are straight up some floaties. This thing here is amazing. You guys don't know the Acrobrat. That thing, dude, it's got the 20x20 Mamba stack, Emax red bottom motors. It's got this run cam in here. Now, this is Ryan's preference, you know, RDFPV, but it has those black lines, you know, like the drop, 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 drop. So I was talking to Chuck at FPV about it. He said he sent me a video on it, so I'm going to try to tune it out as much as I can. But other than that, this thing's nice. Thomas Gertis in the house. Welcome. Rodney Bell. Welcome. But that reminds me of something, means I had that there. I actually have a package coming today, so we can do a mail call. Something we bought from Amazon, just some parts I bought for myself. So, oh, we got truck up on there. So I already sliced it open, and we'll cut into it. Well, I cut into it already. So here, that's why I said that reminded me of something. So here, I had to get me an Acrobrat frame. Just had to. So that's what's in this box. When I built Ryan this one, I loved it. I was just like, you know what? I'm building me an Acrobrat. And I may just build it and sell it, to be honest with you. Not sure. We got some, I bought some RHCP antennas. These are no name ones, you know, just one on there. I think they're literally like $4 for 2 of them. And they're like the clone of the Immersions. So, but I needed some RHCP, and these are RPSMAs. So I needed some of them. Like I need a hole in the head because I run with left pagodas, and I got right hand on my thing. So left hand, if you don't understand, what a left hand does is like kick off and bounce off a thing. So if you're like in an open area, it's kind of like you got shitty reception. Either way you look at it. And then I got another box, and they owe me another box that's coming. Now these are 2 different ones. This one says Spiral Net. This one just says antenna. So these ones say Fat Sharks. So I think this is the one in the order from. Like I said, it's like the knockoff ones. They're like knockoff Immersions, what they're like. So we'll see how they work out. Hopefully good. And then we got, let's see what this is. Uh-oh. TPU. Green. Nice. Nice color right there. Can't wait to get that in. Mike, you already know what I'm printing first. We got some TPU, an Acrobrat frame. Let's unbox this guy. I'll show you guys how it comes. I'll klutz my fingers. Oh, look at that. They shot right out. They're just a little, you know what they are. They're little Amazon, remind you to do little review things. Man. It just comes all in a bag. They call it the Acrobrat 163. I want to clarify this. This is not the Omagod Acrobrat. This is the clone of it. But I literally watched Omagod's channel, and he shows off, you know, telling you all about it and all, and specking it all out. And somewhere's around here, I have a mic, and I literally was specking it as he was doing it. So it's right on with it. And I mean, it flies amazingly smooth. But really, really nice frame. I like it. So I had to go ahead and get one and build it. And like I said, I think I have an idea with this one. Everyone seemed to like that a lot. So I might just actually build this and just throw this up for sale. Be my first quad I actually just built and sold instead of having someone already had it, you know, asking me to build it for them. So we'll see. Hopefully, I say that, but then I'll build it. Won't want to get rid of the little guy. I don't want to give Ryan his. He's like, come on now, don't do me like this. Rodney Bell. Why is your name different color? Let's change that. Let me check back on chat. Where are you guys? Excellent. Yeah, Jim, you're gonna get that 6-inch down and boss that 5-inch. Yeah, Thomas, I bought your truck. It's in that little box. You want to see the front of it? It's nice looking too. There's the front of it. Look at me. You know I'm getting dislikes on that one from Ford and Dodge drivers. Not my fault what they put on the box. I can't stop that. I drive Dodge, so don't click it if you drive a Dodge. Click it if you want to. I don't care. More than a few of the videos in the Acrobat search term. Nice, bro. Do you? That's sweet. So what do you think of it? Proper? Like it? I think it's nice and smooth. Like, I couldn't get over it. I picked it up here in the house. I used where are any glasses for this? I remember the day I used to be pick up a drone, just tell you what motors were on it. Now it wants to be so many, I can't even tell you what I put on them now. I just know it. I know it spins and it connects with 3 wires. These are the 1306 4000 kV, I think. Even with glasses, you can barely see this stuff. Yeah, I think 4000 kV is what it's throwing. Use some Pyro race wire on it. The wires on the motors were just a little bit short from meeting the ESC, so I didn't want to just like whack it here and solder like a little, you know, heat shrink in there and then add on to the wire and make it over to here. So I was like, you know what, this works perfect. And I actually have a set of these on my Mid-America multi-rotor that light up there, the race wire LEDs. Pretty cool. He says bigger than my Mr. B. You talking about the box or the truck? I know you beat that car all the time. Oh, did they get? That sucks. Oh, dude, you're gonna try what? The B3 Mini? I got him hanging up on the wall up there. You're gonna love that thing, dude. That thing's a beast. Have you flown it yet at all? I'm sure you have. You say you're gonna go night flight. We're gonna see some like Christmas lights around the house and through the bushes and trees. Eric will light his house up, guys. You have to check him out. Trust me. He literally takes Christmas lights and strings them all throughout the thing and makes race gates at night. He used to have a Wizard X220 he used to run. He's literally got me in the Wizard. And then, so Eric, the red RC, got me into the Wizard. Eric, E-Drone, give me the Wizard. So them guys are awesome. Look at Ryan. He's claiming that. He said, that Acrobat is mine, guys. You said, what, Ryan? You want me to give us away tonight? Really? You're a nice guy. John, what's up? RC Fun's coming one night. He said, Ryan said that I could have that Acrobat. Just go ahead and send it to me. You think he's eating some ice cream, John? I know he ain't near that truck while eating that ice cream. I can tell you that. Guys, excuse me for 1 minute. Let me check on Acro. Sorry about that. I knew I heard him into something. He's back behind the love seat where he's not supposed to be. So he's in his condo for now. Can't have him getting hurt. Chuck, you talking to me? He's talking shit to me about the wizard. Did I even know you when I was flying my wizard? I think I did. I had fun with that wizard, man. And it's still back there. Right there. I need a receiver for it. That's all. I'm gonna put a receiver in it one day. It's got some JYU motors on it. I'm gonna put some like purple motors onto it. Some decent motors. Gotta get the whiz back up and running. That was always the machine that got me there. Thanks to A-Drone. When you dunk your Oreo in the milk and it falls apart and hits the bottom. Oh, that sucks. Better quit getting them dollar store Oreos, bro. The warden, Bill, is had to go pick Russell up from work. She been riding Russell back and forth to work. He's had an accident with his truck, guys. Everyone that don't know, and I'm not trying to tell you for a pity party, please. We're okay. He's okay. It's just something, damages that we got to pay for. Nobody was involved with it. He literally just skidded off the road, went down, banged a tree, buckled the hood, ripped the bumper off, tore the fender up, and busted the core up pretty good across the front. So all out and out, I think we're figured it out probably in about 500 parts. So I know how to do the work and all that. So we literally will go out there Friday. We're hoping if things go well. I'm literally selling, hopefully, I'm going to pull my dirt bike and my four-wheeler out tomorrow. I have a guy that's really interested in both of them. So I'm again probably let them go. I really was kind of holding on to them. But sometimes you have to do what you got to do, get your stuff back together. And I don't do nothing with them anyway. So I barely ride them. When I ride them, I get stupid and crazy. You guys see I fly these drones? I try to do take my dirt bike up the tree and dive in it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's okay and all. Like I said, and I didn't say it. It happened Saturday, and everyone was like, on the show Saturdays and asking me. I didn't want to, because I don't want no one to start thinking, oh, God, we'll start helping. I don't want that. I appreciate you guys. Don't believe me. But, things I just don't feel like everything that happens. That's why I don't say a lot of things because I don't want, just like people do it for pity parties, I don't do it for that. I do it just to let you know that's what's going on. So if you see something kind of bothering me, that's kind of what's going on. That and a few other little things. Don't lie, E-Drone. E-Drone lie. Look, John wants some Oreos now with some milk. Get me some cook ass. Oh yeah, Chuck, I do remember that. I can't remember. Was I still flying the Wiz then? I can't remember. I think I was though. Time flies, don't it, when you have fun? Oh, I already had a heads up about you, Chuck. But that's good, man. Pushing people, because I've heard you pushed a couple people and it's made them better. So that's what it takes. Sometimes it takes someone to push you a little bit. You think I just got it? Okay, I maybe did. He got some ice cream now. Indigo Rhino, what's up, brother? Yes, all is well, brother. Happy flying. I hope you wish you well. You got what? No, who told me? Jim. Jim was telling me. He said, "Yeah, if you ever go back home, you ain't far away from him." I'm like, "What?" Go meet Ryan for sure. But I love the fact of the support we have here because it is like Lewis one day, Baduga RCs. He got me. He said, "Man, you need to start flying higher camera angle." We went back and forth, back and forth, back and forth to the point where he's like, "I'm not even telling you nothing no more because you don't listen." But that's a brother pushing a brother, and I do the same thing with him. And Jerry Calvary, welcome, brother. And that's fun that we do that. And like I said, Chuck will push you. Chuck will tell you raise your camera angle up. It's all fun, and you literally. I was before, like I was like know about the camera angle before because I lowered mine down. I saw everybody starting out when Eric gave me that thing. Oh my God, I was like this on the ground looking up at the clouds. I'm like, so I first put my goggles on, right? Power everything up. I'm a noob at this, right? Remember this, right? I'm like this. I'm like, so that's what these guys are looking at. This is pretty cool. I'm like, but my thing is, how you flying looking at the clouds? I'm just confused. Then I start looking more into it, and it's like, oh, what? I got you. Where you been? I haven't been in there, Eric, today. Today I have been slipping. But when I have stuff going on, I kind of pull back off the Facebook Messenger just a little bit. Kind of because I'll tell you why. I read text. I don't know if you guys do this. You can look at text and read it and misinterpret it and think the person's being ignorant or whatever to you. And they're really not. It's just the text, the way texts are. And so when I'm having like days like that, I literally stay there to keep myself out of trouble. Mike said, is that my role with TPU, Chris? You know he definitely dabbed something. No. Yes, Mike. What color is it? Green. Crystal ordered this. I told her about the one you said, Mike, but she orders a Yogi. That's who we kind of stay with. This, let it get an angle there. There you go. YOYI. But that's all the TPU I've been using, and I kind of try to stick with what I've been using. The Crystal's crazy about it on me doing that. They told her when I first got into it to stay. If you find a filament that works, stick with that. It kind of is better. So like, okay. See somebody say Wiccan, but I don't see Wiccan yet. Oh, there he is. What's up, Mark? Wiccan FPV. I hear you, Chuck. We're never better than nobody else. I think it's all on, well, Eric knows. Edrone was, because he said he had a good point. He said crashing upset him very bad. And because he knows when he crashed, flying was over for that day. I could see you looking at it like that. I can't remember if you guys, I'll tell you how I kind of got over the crash part. Matt, Old Gravy Legs, one day was on a live stream with us. And he said a saying. I can't remember exactly what he said, but the way he said it, you think about it that way, and it clicked with me. It was like, okay, I got what you're. Because when you go out and worry about crashing, what's going to happen? You're going to crash. I know, Chuck, you see it. I do see Josh is trying to tell me that too. And I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm nobody on the sticks, right? I'm just the average guy that can fly, you know? And there's a lot of things that I won't do. I'll tell you the Maddie and stuff, dude. I can pull a Maddie off, say, in an opening, but if I try to go hit a Maddie over something, I'm hitting something, but it's not the Maddie. And that straight, dude, that's the worst thing. When you're Maddie, if you guys don't know what a Maddie is, this is a Maddie, okay? Think of my arm, right? Visualize something here. A Maddie, what you do is you come over, you flip over it, okay? And as you're at an angle like this, then you kind of pull back your quad, so you kind of do like a swoop, kind of like a backwards. Would that be almost like a backwards power loop or something? I can't explain it. Josh, there he is. I'm here. The show can start now. I'm glad, man. We're waiting on you, damn it. Reverse power loop. Okay, that's what it is. Okay. I can be out in the field and just go whoop, and then get that back spin back up. But it's if I put something here, and I know you can take your camera angle and do it, make it better for you. But I try to learn it at lower camera angles, and it's something I really don't. To be honest with you, I really don't care to do it. I hope I don't hurt nobody's feelings, but just my sticks, I just don't feel like it's cool. Don't get me wrong. I watched this Withrow guy just do it so much at his house one day. It's almost should have been beaten in my head, but I loved his video when he was doing that. I was like, wait a minute, dude, that's pretty smooth. Going over the bush and then flipping back through the bush, and then that was pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Not jealous, envy. But I can be jealous over you too. But I learned a lot from your stick, so that's all that matters. One day he come over to me, he's like, man, you're not going to fly nothing? You're not having a good time? I'm like, man, I'm having a good time. I'm sitting there the whole time just watching these guys fly, and I'm like, okay, I'm starting to pick stuff up here. And it's weird how I can do that. I can just watch things and pick it up. Power Lips is here. He sure is. I know. And that's the thing. I think what I do, what Eric said here. Eric, I take care of you on that. Don't worry about no bucks, man. Stop playing. And actually, I'll fire it up right now and start running them. Because I got some blue TPU that's getting to the end. Chuck, I still have some of that red, believe it or not. I thought I was going to exert the role for what I did with Josh, but I didn't. I thought it would. So that goes to show you that stuff's got some pretty, when it gets even down to the low part of the roll, it's still a lot on there. Plummet. Josh, I'm sorry we couldn't get together this weekend and I get you these before you went out of town, but you guys don't know. I'll show you again. So Josh wanted this here. So this will mount on his floss. And I know you guys know I did a video. Don't strap your GoPro on, but there's difference with this one. For one, Josh wanted this one. It wasn't someone go, can you print me a session mount? And I go, yeah, no problem. Here you go. Like, what the fuck? Where's the screw holes at, bro? Well, you have to use zip ties, bro. No. So this, your session goes in here, if I'm not mistaken, and it has these holes here, if you can see. And I think he puts, what is he going to do is put his, what the hell is it called? I'm missing something. ND, not MD, ND filter in there, and I think something goes through here and that holds it for him. So, and then that sets like this, and you just strap it down. So this will bolt to your quad, and then this straps to it through there and through here and over and around. So cool little setup. So that goes to show you that Josh is worried about giving you guys that badass footy because he's going to put an ND on the session. Eric, I know you're going to be doing it next. Come on. Stop playing. I will be too. Wait, where's my ND filters? Look, this is, hey, Josh, this is me right here. This is some shit that I'll be doing. So I would find my ND filter. Well, that's not the ND one. We'll get the ND one out here. We'll use the, you know what I mean. This is the one that, I don't even know the name of the things. You turn it to zoom it in. This is what shit I'll be doing. I'll be trying to put that lens in there. And you already know what I would do. So, right? And guess what? Because you can get the session out the door through the side. You can power it up. Hot glue it. People go, oh man, that's a good looking picture you got there, but I see a little bit of white stuff on the end. I got excited. Start to show. I'm gonna watch my pins. I hear crash and rolling. They enjoy that kind of stuff. Let me tell you, that's the only thing that kept them on my channel. They're like, man, this guy, Juan Cruz, welcome. Should I get the Sky Viper drone race? Sky Viper has a race drone now? Hold on, guys. I gotta go look that up now. Juan, I have the Sky Viper V2900, and that is a brushless motor one. And I did not know they had a race one, to be honest with you. I'm behind times on that. Oh, yeah, the hover racer. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I actually have one of those. Hang on. This guy here. Okay, the hover racer. The hover part lost me. Not Hoover, hover, Charles. Let me see what else do I need to put in the crash. But yes, the hover racer. My opinion on this is it flies great as long as you put in minuscule movements on the transmitter. If you go like real hard and kind of spin it around, it kind of wants to do all this type stuff. And this one has the sensors and all on it. So it comes with sensors. It comes with little like race gates and all. That's why they call it the race thing. I forgot all about that. So yeah, I've never really played much with the Gates one, but I have flown this. I actually have a couple of them. I took one. I actually had 3, to be honest with you. This is the only one left. I took one and 3D printed a frame, the Punisher, and that's what the insides of this is. This is the exact drone of this, just inside of here. You see, come on, Josh gonna respect this, right? Sure. Look at that, Josh, huh? Popped it through the frame and put some hot glue. Look, you guys like the little wire hold downs too? Oh no, fell off. Oh my God, what is that? That's why they call me the mod father, because when I started out, I would mod anything. I tried to make everything better. Yes, this is my battery strap. Okay, if you're wondering, let me show you. You take this guy out of here. I would mod everything. I would try to do everything I thought would make things better. Like I can't even get it in there and then pull it. But anyway, it'll come out a certain way and hold the battery. And I 3D printed it. It's called the Punisher. Now, this is when I didn't have skills. Now, I have gotten rid of multiples of these frames, and they are putting brushless motors on them. Got enough little room in there. Ed, what did you put on yours? Step up. Love my drones. Ed and Kev FPV built these. I think Ed built his Kevinator, I think it was. They wanted it. Exactly, Chuck. Yahtzee. Chuck nailed it. And that's exactly what it did for me. Like, I started watching the race drones. I'm like, dude, they're way past my league. I thought money. For one, I'm buying a camera drone. It's like 800 to 1,000. I'm thinking, good damn, race drones got to be expensive. Wait, 12, 1,500 then? Right? Straight noob. I told you, I don't do looking up stuff on the internet. I try to do everything myself. But yeah, so I started modding toys. And so I put a hover racer, a Sky Viper hover racer in this guy, right? I still have this one. And this guy called the Franken-Elf. If you guys don't know, this flown with a cell phone. I hate a cell phone. So what I did was I took the flight controller out of this and I put it inside of this. And now it flies with a transmitter. I've done so much stuff. I did. These guys will tell you the stuff that I've done is crazy. And that's why they didn't name me the mod father. They said, you'll take something and rip it apart and do whatever, and I will. So you put this guy in your pocket and fly with the transmitter, right? This one. Right here. Syma X5C, dude. I have a couple of them hanging out there. I started with them too. Actually, I started with the little CX10, little tiny nano one, match pack size. Oh, Crystal Justice is in the lobby. There's the Warden Metro. You on your way home now? Cool. Syma X5 is the best to start with. And RC Crazy, I have one going to him. Eric, I promise I'll get you that. I will. And I got the soldering gun in there for you. And I'm glad I didn't send it because you know what I thought about? Ding! Never put transmitter in a box. That's going to be hard to fly something without transmitter. But, well, you don't have to. That's what I do. Is that wrong or something? You guys know this is my stress release too. Flying and live streaming. I like to let loose. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this then, Josh. We're going to strap this to your drone next time we fly, and it's going to have crossfire. But that's why I said me, you, and Eric. Now, all three of us amigos are in here. We're going to do basher drones. And we're going to bash this shit out of them. We're going to beat them things till they've never been beat before. But they're junk. They're I say junk, but don't get me wrong. They're just problem childs. Let's say that. That's what you call them. Like this one. You know how you punch it and it wobbles. And look, I mean, let me tell you why. Look, right? You got a prop out here, right? Look. What's wrong with that? That's a lot of the thing with it. The vortex. Look. So this guy, he can have his prop out there, or he can turn his prop and go out to the front. Don't matter to him. That's what makes these things like this. Look at this. Come on. If you was to take and brace this arm up here, come down to here, something lightweight that wouldn't let that twist, that would cause a lot of it, because these little things got little can motors in them, and they are powerful. They're 8mm can motors, brushed motors, if you don't know what I mean by can motor, with a little gear on it and turns a gear, a bigger gear. So that's what makes these turn versus these babies. So I'm thinking we put a brushless motor on here, and it would just go. But yeah, Eric, I was telling Josh this one night. We're gonna get bashing, and then I got this guy here. I want to get you guys something equivalent. I don't want you guys to spend no money. It's all gonna be just us being idiots. This is the Sky Viper V2900. This is the one that took a lot of people's money. This was given to me by True Drone Reviews, Brian. He gave this to me solely for basically one reason. For me to fly it, give my review, because so many people bashed his ass and told him he was wrong on this thing. I tell you what, this is about how much I think of this drone. Shouldn't have hit myself. But anyway, that drone is trash. Okay, if you spend your $250, I think, for that fucking thing, you're terrible. Not you're terrible. They're terrible for taking your money. That thing goes out there in GPS mode, right? Put the app on it and everything. I'm like, oh, got it this time. Got the app on it, man. You know what it did? It went halfway across the field until it literally lost communication with transmitter and then face planted the ground. Sky Viper, they're toys, is what they are. But yes, we're going to take this thing. You see, it's tough. It didn't break. Same situation. They learned nothing when it comes to their hover racer, when it comes to their brushless motors. Okay, they do the same thing. You can just put the prop out front, fly. Look at that. But another downfall with this one, I say, was watch the prop when I spin it. Watch when the prop stops. That's where your eye's going to catch it. Ready? Did you see that? Let's get it again. Let me do it so you guys see it again. Ready? Do you see once it stops? That's not me shaking. It's just like, so that's what I think is their downfall of this, is when it's turning, the motor's turning. You can just see when I turn it right there. You see that when it stops, and you hear the motors on them there. Clicky, clicky, clicky type motors. What the hell? So I'm thinking, here's my suggestion. They say don't red and you're dead, so to speak. You guys know about Loctite? Well, I'm gonna red and dead the bitch. I'm gonna put everything I possibly can in here to adhere this to here, maybe E6000, and then I'm gonna put it back on. And guess what? That means when I go up to Joshy and Eric, you ain't spinning my prop off. But I want you guys to have something equivalent to this. And to try to hit a quad in air like this, look, I promise you, I've done this a million times, believe me. I get people over and they fly, and they'd be my drone. Like, okay, you go with flying? They're like, yeah. I'm like, now see if you can dodge my drone. I come at them, wham, dude. You could be. You look, the drones look like this. You look like you're gonna go right. You're gonna go right because it's hard not being FPVing on them. FPVing, and we're gonna straight kill it. We're just gonna go bam right into each other, but line of sighting it, and that's gonna be the ticket. The line of sight. And then you have to hit each other. We have to do that. That shit's going to be fun. Our race drones are fun, but Eric likes breaking shit. I love breaking shit. Josh, well, he's just breaking shit because he's hanging out around us. And you got no. That's the biggest fun about it. You got one guy who's pretty good with line of sight. Eric is good with line of sight. Eric got a good line of sight on himself. Eric, we're going to be mashing on Josh. We say that. Look, this guy go out there and take our asses down with one hit. Yeah, right? Buy the drone. Go get you some vibrating props. For sure. I just can't get over how when it stops. It's just a bag full of vibrations right there. It's just like, I tried to put different props on it. If I could find one to fit that nut, that'd be the idea. But that's a tiny, tiny little screw. Not even, well, no, these screws don't even fit. Those prop nuts are off, too big. But yeah, that would be crazy, dude. We're doing that shit for sure. I don't give a shit if I got to bring all 3 drones. I'll bring them. The only downfall, I don't want to bring 3 drones because I don't have 3 equivalent to this, being brushless motors and stuff. I can't go out there and just trash on my amigos. We have to be equivalent, right? So I can't give you. We can't use this one here. I give that to Jake. But I do have some things. I think these might be equivalent, though, to be honest with you. Because look at the size of these versus that turd. Where's that turd at? Where did I put that turd at? Turd! I set down somewhere. Here it is. Well, yeah, I don't know. Be about equivalent, right? And, well, no, this is 2S also. And these both are 2S. This one here, the fun part about this one is you got to stay within a 50-foot range. Or it just, this one's got hella range. But yeah, guys, we will. I'll find some packs. I think we're just going to, I may have to, next time we get together, bring these 3. And have some fun with them. The lizards are awesome. It is fun. It's fun as shit. Like, I'll bring some extra props. Try to make it fair. Or we won't bring no extra ones. We'll just glue these on. We'll shit ton a bunch of super glue in there. E6000. I'll E6000 all of these the night before is what I do. I literally E6000 over top of this and then make sure it don't go down in the hub. Only on Eric's and Josh, I'll make sure that the glue rub the hub. It slows the front down. But yeah, we'll have some fun with them. I think we will. And that's probably about what's left of my toy grade collection. I have a couple other little small ones. Yay! What is that? That guy get me a screwdriver from the wall. You still stealing cars, Chuck? They use dent pullers, man. Oh, you almost had a collision at Del Tech. Ooh. Oh, we're definitely gonna have footage on it, Ed. Let me think. That the Sky Viper has a camera on it. We'll put something. We'll get some footage on them. Got an idea for me, Jim. Okay, cool. You had a couple mid-air collisions not on purpose? Sure they weren't. Oh, dude, into a lawnmower. Oh. Cardoso, Kenny, what's up, brother? Bumper drones. Yep. Yeah, Crystal's in the woods. Drone derby. Yep. Hang nuts off of them and stuff. Look, I thought about doing it for a long time, and I thought hanging things from the drones and kind of flying into each other and kind of got to miss them. You're going to hit them every time with that stuff. You hang dangle something from it's going to get them every time because all you got to do is go across them, right? I think literally hitting them is what, because you guys know line of sight, it tricks your mind. So you have to get a good line up to get it, and you might bang in the air probably 10 or different times before we literally down one of them. We'll find out. We'll get, hey, Eric, TBS camera here. We're going to take Josh down. I don't mean to laugh about that, but you guys are hilarious that day. When I saw Josh just go, he's like, he got goggles on. He's flying. So I'm just looking at Josh's hands at this point when Eric's with him with the camera, right? I just see Josh is like, close enough. He flicks the stick. He's like, because you're powered on. He knew right out the gate. He knew in his goggles what happened. He's just like, close enough. I was like, close enough for what? Hell? But we've all been there. I've come home hanging my head before. And that's the thing, though. Josh, seriously, was you really, I guarantee you still weren't hanging your head when you went home, were you? You were still happy. Dronography, what's up? Oh. Did you find Mini-Me? And you saw that day when I left, dude. I wasn't hanging my head. I did it first. I was beat up at first. Don't get me wrong. And I'm going to tell you what I was mad at. This guy. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And I couldn't answer myself. Then they're like, yeah, you got to fly. You got to fly. What happened? Yeah. Put the Dark Max right into a tree. So we're out there. We used to have hell of a good times when we flown together. We still do, don't get me wrong, but the mishaps are getting less and less and less. That's the good thing. Huh? Is this Chris speed or is it my slow? I don't think so, Wiccan. I should be running pretty smooth, honestly. Am I messing up for anybody else? Oh, nope. Wiccan, got back and wind her up one more time, buddy. Put your quad motor on it. Okay, my link sucks tonight. That's all right. Just different internet, different area. Am I like robot for you? I suck at the robot, I know. One time the camera was acting weird. Like I turn it on, it would just like be real. Well, you can see it looks real white over there on the wall now. Doesn't it look real white to you guys? Or it's probably the light shining down on it. I'll tell you one thing. I have to touch on this because this does make me feel good too. We're talking about this, me and Jim. You guys remember, what do you think of my second recruit? Wiccan, I definitely watch it. The thumbnail popped up earlier as I was online. I definitely want to watch that because I'm going to study you now with that 4S and that 50-45. Not that I don't doubt you. I just want to see how much smoother your wing. I think when you first did your maiden, I saw the smoothness because I saw you go out like this and you kind of won out. So when I turn with mine, I kind of go like this, you know, and start coming around. I saw you kind of just went like this. It kind of almost like you had a freaking rudder on yours almost. The way you smoothed it and brought it around was pretty smooth. Was your winds bad that day, or did you have dead calm winds? But anyway, what I meant to say, guys, is when I first started with the green screen thing, you guys know, it was quite a few of you that are in here, and it was quite a few of you aren't. Remember I sent you the picture of Stewie wall behind me? That made me feel good when you guys were like, man, we don't come here to watch OBS. We come here to watch you and your wall. I was like, really? I'm like, my shit that's hanging up there you guys really like? It amazed me that you guys, I thought you guys would rather like the green screen see like Stewie's wall behind me, dude. I sat right at Stewie's counter And he's got the picture on Google. I didn't pyro nothing or anything. I just literally put it in my computer. I never shared it with nobody, just something I did. So I didn't copyright it or anything. I didn't want to share it and do all that because I don't know. That's kind of what they want you to do. I kind of think they don't. But well, damn it. Here's the laptop, and you see the green screen. Bear with me. I'm trying to work out here. Wait a minute. There's the green screen under there. See it? So it's here. It's present, okay? I'm having both things now. But yeah, dude, couple of you guys were serious, and you were like, I don't want to watch that shit. Like, I'd rather come see your wall. I'm like, well, what? It has its uses, yes, Bob, you're right, and it does. And what we're going to do, like I said, we're getting set up over here, kind of where Crystal's chair is, kind of not far off of. It's going to be a desk running from about here over to the window, because we don't use the window. If it still need a fire exit, I'll just climb on the desk and jump out the window. It's still enough room to get my big ass to the top. So we're going to have that, and then the green screen is going to be here on this back wall. This wall here, I should have showed Josh that one day. He'd be amazed what that wall is. He'd be like, I didn't even think about you being in the gun, brother. So that's nothing but my gun wall here. And there's a big banner that kind of hangs up there. So what we're going to do is kind of green screen that. That's going to kind of be set up. I want to put my printer on the table here. And then we'll have another setup here. So Crystal could be here running live streams on like the network, and I can still be here with my wall. And then she'll have whatever's behind her on her channel, you know, showing whatever she wants on the green screen. And I want to get her using the green screen and showing her how to do it. She knows how to do it already. Just going to show her how to move it along. Change, you know, different backgrounds if she wants to change it out. Racing stripes, what that is. I was just green screen sucks. No, it don't. Reaper, what's up, Jeremy? I just do videos. Hey, Eric, don't let this Cardoso Media dude lie to you. He is probably hands down. You know, I told you how you are with your edits. Dude, hands down. Kenny is freaking, I don't even know a good producer's name, but Kenny. Dude, he is good, Eric. Go check out his channel and watch his edits. I entice any of you to do it. You guys ain't been over to Kenny's channel, Cardoso Media? Go check him out. Look, he laugh out loud. He knows I always dick ride him on his skills. Guys. I'm sorry. You guys know I'm not a dick rider, but when credit is due, it's due, man. He does epic. Uses his wife in some of them, but I use mine, so it's all good.
Nuh-uh. Really?
Hey, man, you deserve that. You're welcome. Because I know what I do, and a lot of people don't appreciate it. And like Josh killed the check out Josh's channel. And I'm not just saying that because I'm in it and Joe's in it. He did excellent on that editing. That's what I'm saying. When you sit down and put hours, and I know it takes a lot of time to do that. Not unless you guys got something that I don't know, but I know when I use Power Director 15, it's some editing. You know, if I want to take like Josh explained B-rolls to me. Everybody tried to explain them to me before, but they explained them to me like on a professional level. Josh is just like, it's this simple. It's footage other than your main footage. I'm like, huh? That's simple? I'm flying and talking to at the same time. Hey, but yeah, I didn't know that's what the B-rolls was. I heard a lot of people say that. Drone Queen is here, John says. If you want to watch him, yes, he was behind the love seat. If you can get behind the love seat and literally plug the security and all back in, because he's taking all that offline. Right, and that's what I'm saying. I can do better editing. I definitely can. And I tell you what I think's cool is because, I mean, I understand. I am a lot into the drones, and every time I talk, I just want to talk drones. I'm sorry, it's just what I'm passionate into, and it's just like I understand a lot of people, they do get tired of it because you get talking about the same thing. But I think what happens is, I think it's a really good point here is the drones will teach you so much more. Like, it's taught me so much.
Hello,
editing. Night Oliver, appreciate you jumping in, bro. I hope you find Mini-Me. But so what I did with the drones is I literally started out with the toy grades. I built my skills. That's why when people said, "Oh man, I don't know how you're building your skills so fast with these," that's because I've been in it. I literally was off the shadows for a long time in this thing. I had an ignorant bitch, and her name was Wakara Runner 250, and that thing taught me a lot as far as these race things. When I first took that thing away from me one day, the first time I ever flying, I took it this way, brought it back this way, I yawed it around and bring it back this way. That thing went past me so fast and was halfway down that field. I just downed the throttle. I was scared of it. I flipped the switch on it. I couldn't even handle it. It was literally like that much of a noob on that thing. It was so fast. I was like, okay. But yeah, so I learned in the drones. The toys taught me kind of my skills of what the drones will do and how to handle. Not the acro and all that. That was totally different learning curve. But then I learned editing. That's what I really think. I think editing and then working like I was dumb when it come to computers. Like I literally could go in there, go to YouTube and do things like that. But to sit down, hook this thing into beta flight and then go into it and do things now, crazy. And excuse me, I never thought I'd be there. I had a lot to thank you for Josh Withrow. He doesn't like you to do that, but I'll always thank him for that. And he's taught me a lot and showed me and made me understand. I kind of knew it was there. And there's a lot I still don't know about it. But I know anything that I want to know, I could just I know I could reach out to Josh and say, bro, what is this and why does it do that? B-roll. I've asked so many people about B-roll. I shit you not. They're like, well, B-roll is. I didn't understand that. Can we do that in English? And no disrespect, but it's because everybody took it off of I don't know where they got what it was from, but that's what they did. I do zero editing. People like raw footage too, though. But I learned with raw footage, they don't like 10 minutes of just straight crap. I learned that I think on average, it's just my thinking, thinking 3.5, 4 minutes maybe on a flight. And I think that way because of the songs you add to it, the music you put to it. That's just like putting music. You will lose subs because you use copyrighted music. I don't understand it, but if they understood what it took to edit it and then to try to go grab music that's not copyrighted, it sucks. Like, wah, wah, wah. No, there's some good music, but yeah, pay for it. I get that. Yeah, because you sat there and told me one day, Josh looked right at me one day. He goes, your skills are getting better. He goes, I see you surpassing me. I'm like, stop playing. This guy's telling you as he's buttermilking it over a tree with one eye, dancing on one leg, listening to some cool jams. But no, hey, I don't look at it like that. When I look at us, like when I first met up with you and Eric, I'm not gonna lie, there's quite a few people ask me. They said, now let me ask you, Josh's skills versus Eric's. I'm like, shit, Josh will whoop Eric's ass. No, I didn't say that. I said, look, here's how we look at that. We don't go out and do that. Like Josh will let you get on his goggles with him. He will show you, hey, this is what you do to do this. Like if he's doing something you can't pick up on, and anybody, we all do that. That's cool. Like Josh even said he's flown with me and saw things. Maybe jump out your freaking seat last minute, make sure your seatbelt's on, but
ejecto palo.
Ejectocito, cuz, you know, but I don't know. Like I go out and try to fly. And if he's seeing things I'm doing, I copy a lot of his stuff in my head. Like I do. I watch Chuck. I watch a lot of all you guys, not just Chuck, Josh. When it comes to the camera birds, I watch how the ones that fly and real smooth with it. I learned quite a few from you guys with the camera bird. Don't keep going forward. If you're gonna go a mile out, like nobody wants to see that long drag unless you're gonna do I guess distance run. Then you would say, hey guys, I guess you want to see it at that point. But still, when I started breaking my footage down, so like if I'm going this way, I give you a little bit, and I'll bang it off this way, give you a little bit, and then off that way or something. That it does seem editing and all that, and that's what I said. That's why I think when it comes to like Kenny, and his name says Cardoso Media, and he did say he was once involved with all that, but you just got mad skills. Like to set down, I think to set down and to just, I don't know how your editing thing is, but mine is I kind of got like this much below. So I got my video here. whatever, whatever I'm able to use here, and then below is where I drop everything in on the lines. I can just imagine that freaking 2 seconds, because your stuff's like click, 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 like the B-roll thing. And it's just like, whoa. I say B-roll, but when I mean the right word I'm using. But I know to sit down and edit all that little bit into each click. And Neil taught me how to do that. I never, before I started out with GoPro Studio, I hated that thing. You'd put a little clip in, you get like 3 or 4 clips in, and then it would just cut itself off or freeze and have to start all over. It's like, God dang it. So then when I started doing this, the Power Director 15, and start dragging and dropping clips, and I was like, oh my God, not this again, but it's so much easier on that. Yes, 30 minutes cut down into 1 to 2 minutes. Good day. That's what I'm saying. That's some serious stuff right there. I filmed, like, I went over there yesterday, and I had the GoPro session looking at the tractor. It was a combine over there, dude. I put that freaking floss through some small gaps on that thing. Then I had my Hero 3 looking up at the tree like this, and I got crazy footage. But that's what I'm saying, to go back and literally, I think it's just you got to push yourself to make the time to do it, to sit down and literally look at all that and just grab pieces of it. It's hard for me to do that, like, especially with Acro around. You guys know what I want that guy, get him out behind the love seat. He's behind the love seat again. And see, now you say that, Kenny, with the song and stuff. If you guys ever, you see in my mind sometimes, like, the music will kind of like change it, like, and I'll do with the drone. Believe it or not, and Crystal will vouch for me on this one. I always say, and I don't mean this by no means. A lot of people say, hey, you chop your music up and put it in. I don't. I just drop the track in.
Half the time he doesn't even know what music's going to go with it until he's actually watched it.
Yeah, and I'll do it at the end. I'll literally take and put the clip in, and that's the last thing I go to my music library. Like, well, it sounds good. I try to get something with like the Acro. I know a lot of people like the hard metal. I like hard metal too. I like all music, but I kind of get something like the rave music, like the always got something like that, because I feel like all the flipping and rolling, it kind of goes with it. And then when you hit that spot where it's like, kind of like when I did if you hear me do the one Wake Me Up, and you kind of the fall, it's like wake me up inside, and you hear that shh. Every time in that song, I'm literally just rolling and doing like a drop, and I'm literally not planning that. I don't have the earbuds in my ear or nothing. I kind of wondered one time to put the earbuds in your ear and fly to the music. Like, that would probably, I don't know if it would make me better or worse, I think. I remember Josh that day did with the music. He was up and dancing, flying up at the golf course. I call it a college, but.
Josh got some dance moves too. I'm going to have to catch them on film one of these days. That'll be my B-roll. I'll throw Josh dancing in there. That's what I do.
But yeah, it's just like that. And it's wild how it just, man, I forget, it was quite a few people said, dude, you do an awesome job at lining your music up to your clip. I have a saying, I call it, I make it, I don't fake it. And I don't mean that by no harm, Kenny, by you lining your shots. Don't get me wrong. Some people will literally put music in there, line it up, it'll drop a song in there, like a little beat, and then go off to another song. And it's just like, what the hell was that? Or they'll play like the same song. I know you guys hate this too. If someone will take like a 10-minute clip and take like a 3-minute song, and he's got the same song in the 10-minute clip. So it's like, plays 3 minutes and it starts over, plays again, which I understand if you can't edit and break it down like that. You're trying at least. I like when you put the music and the motors in, because I like to hear the motors. I like to hear, what is your quad doing? So when you're flying, Ed, Love My Drones, picked up on this finally on mine. He watched like 1,000 videos of everybody else's and mine involved, and he finally clicked on my video. Remember that, Ed? You said, wait a minute. I hear the motors now. I hear when you throttle, you're barely cruising across the. I'm like, yes. And that's what made me. I used to ask you guys, if you remember, I used to say, how do you guys make your quad sound like it's barely running, but you're flying? And no one knew what I meant. They're like, what did he just say? That's what I mean. And I know what it is now. And when I met Josh, it all come together. It's that throttle. It's not being in that throttle as hard, in the session. is all of it. Like the session just has the microphone for some reason. You put this thing out there with the motor sound, it's gonna sound like nails on a chalkboard. You find some people for less. Come in here.
Come here, Echo. Daddy be bang to you?
No, I just went out and put him up. Went into it.
Is Daddy being mean to you?
Turn the audio channel down. I do, and I tried to now balance it out. Sometimes when I first got the session, I did want to get that footage out there and forgot, like, dang nabbit, I didn't even turn the sound down and add music. And the one time it was crazy loud. It's like I literally didn't even put a volume warning or nothing in there. I got chewed out on that video. People was like, man, next time just let us know, turn the volume down a little bit maybe. I'm like, oh yeah, I got so excited editing this and ran through it, more or less what I did. But I do like the sounds because it literally does. I like to hear what the drone's doing. Like I said, that literally has. I think if someone, which I know you can, they do it through what, Black Box or something, put the sticks down in the little corner or whatever. If they would show, like when I first started out, I kind of like to have that little stick layout on the bottom and see, you know, how their sticks are moving and to hear what their motors are doing. To me, that's better than watching the footage. Like I could just watch the sticks and listen and kind of like it all works together. You're like, oh, okay, screaming in your ear, yeah.
What the hell is what the?
It was loud, dude. It was crazy loud.
That is a Logitech C920.
Yes, right now it's a C920. Live streaming, there's a secret to it. Not hard. You don't have to have the camera I got. I'm running on 720. I can run on 1080, but I got everything turned back to smooth it out a little more. Put your light behind your camera. Because if you're like right above it, or like, so say my camera's here, my light's like right here. So it's casting this way, you know. And it seems to work very, very well. And I have a paper towel over top that light. Because if not, it's like looking up at the sun. Like you see my eyes kind of strain a little bit. It's because it does blind you still through the paper towel. I kind of keep the hat on, and it kind of like blocks it a little bit from me. But if I look up like that, it's like right there in my face. What? Oh, you're going to show a picture? Yeah, Crystal made it simple instead of explaining it to you. So you see the light up there? You see how bright it is up right in that corner?
But it's behind the camera.
Right, behind the camera. And that's what makes it dampen/soften the light. Yahtzee. And I learned that. So when I first started live streaming, I just right out the gate asked a couple people I saw, and it looked good. I was like, man, that looks really nice. What camera you got, Nate? Logitech C920. Neil already had it, I think, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Yeah, Neil already had it. So I was more or less like I said, going into it, more or less already knew what camera was decent. The microphone I run is the BM800. This isn't the Phantom Power. That's the only downfall when I go to the laptop. If I had Phantom Power, I'd be able to run this on there, but I run the microphone off the camera for that. But other than that, it's a good setup. I like it. I think the camera runs roughly $50, $55. And the mic was about another 45 or 50, I think. Milk Jug is a light diffuser. Wow, really? Thank you, Josh. Makes sense. And I got a milk jug in the fridge, and I'm gonna cut it. Just cut a little panel and put it across there.
Yep. And guys, hopefully the giveaway winner will be announced on the Drone Network this Friday.
Yes. Hopefully. Get it all figured out.
That's why I said hopefully.
Yeah, he said, Reaper said use a Bluetooth speaker so you can still hear the quad. Talking about that, Jeremy, was funny, is because the Fat Sharks that I have has an earbud, right? I'm like, how the hell are you going to hear the quad? I'm like, all right. I see the little microphone at times on the VTX. I'm like, I thought that's what they were because I kind of know electronic components. Axiomatic, welcome. So then I was like, that's gonna be interesting. So I'm in my car. I literally put the earbud in. I'm like, scrape the drone on the top plate. I'm like, okay, I can hear. That's weird. That was weird as shit. I could not. All the air sounding and everything. Oh my God. Unreal. I was like, what the hell? And it was cool because in my car, I didn't lose the sound. Because in the car, you know, unless you fly past yourself, you lose the sound of the quad. That is different, flying and not hearing the quad versus being standing out in the field, flying and hearing it. That is a little different, I gotta say. Josh said lampshade. Oh, sweet. That's definitely what I'm gonna do. That's a good idea. You didn't bring your lights this week. That sucks. You're gonna be dark and grainy. Get a flashlight. Turn out the lights and just. Welcome to the FPV Noob Tube.
Careful with that. You know he's usually not got a shirt on, so.
He never has a shirt on anymore. I remember they always used to get on me. They're all like, "There's no way you're standing over in that field flying without your shirt on." I'm like, "Why not?" They're like, "You can't show that on YouTube." I'm like,
"Why not? There's a whole lot worse on YouTube."
Beach areas, people shirts off. Okay. When it gets hot, but Josh and Eric gonna see it because we weren't really together flying. It was super hot this year, but I'll be out there balls deep with no shirt on, nipples hanging. I don't care. Not embarrassed at all what I got.
Balls deep in what?
Shirts off after shutdown. Sundown. How's they shut down? We're praying for this one. Yeah. Yeah, my summer was robbed from me this past summer. I got to enjoy, I think we've flown once together. I think it was first meetup with Josh and Eric. Camera part.
Cardoso, that is the best news I've heard in a long time on YouTube.
Okay, I got you. I got you. That sounds, and it would muffle the sound. Gotcha. Clean it right up.
Kenny said, "You guys hear that YouTube might be removing the dislike button?"
Really? That would probably work because I'm gonna be honest with you. A lot of people get bent over that button, and it does. Because here's the thing: if you didn't like my video, just come and tell me. It's that simple. Because here's what they don't realize. The people. I'm not gonna get caught up in all the drama, guys. I promise. When they come in to dislike your video, they're watching your video. They have to click your video, right? Well, they could just go to the video. Well, yeah, because they got to click on the video to bring them to the video. So it gives you a watch. Even though they watch it, they probably dislike it and leave. Or they're like, let me see what this asshole's talking about. So they're watching the whole video on you. It's like, thanks, and left a dislike. They don't realize what they're doing to your algorithm. If you are monetized, that helps your algorithm. Well, even if you're not monetized, it does anyway. But you know what I mean.
Bingo. It's kind of pointless. If you don't like a video, just move on. If you don't like what somebody's channel is about, just unsubscribe.
Josh at a trash can
Stop
button.
with the hate. Stop with the drama.
And I do, you know what? And I do, for the shit footage you guys put up with on my channel, when I went to the racing drones, I had the shittiest footage. Dude, I literally got told that my footage looked like they were in an airplane crash and they walked out of the plane. I'm like, damn! Can it get that worse?
Now, Josh, let me ask you. I know you watch your algorithms and everything. Is your disliker a sub, or is it somebody who's not even subscribed to you? Because I usually have 2 on just about every video, and neither one of them are subscribed. So what is the point?
It's because people, like I said, I think honestly, I posted a video one day on YouTube. I swear, as soon as I posted it had a dislike. And I'm going to promise you, I can almost guarantee you it didn't even have a view before it had the dislike. Now, how is that? That's because what I'm trying to say. Hate. No, I don't think it's haters. I think it's literally.
Exactly. Just like Bill said, jealous.
And that's what it is. And look, that's what I try to tell everybody. That's why I said to you guys before, I was thinking about taking my wall down and just setting my drone back over there the way I had it. Because I don't like, I'm not jealous over nobody. I call it envy, and that's probably a little harsh of a word. it's admire or whatever, like whatever. Like I admire people that like, dude, the drone wall. That's what started me. Like Stewie, I saw Stewie with that big wall. And I'm like, look at all those drones. That's a good idea. And I started hanging my drones on the wall. And people was like, I got hanging my drones on the wall from you. I'm like, no. I got that from someone else. Like I never
Sorry,
take
Josh,
credit
I can't
for it.
watch your next video then. If you want me to dislike it, I can't do it. I love you, baby. I cannot dislike somebody that I love. Sorry. Now that's an idea. They also said they might implement that if you have to comment in order to dislike. There you go.
Yes, that would be a
And
definite
then they won't
fix.
dislike because they don't want you to know who they really are.
Right. Just look. I swear, if I watched one of y'all's videos and it literally made me upset that much, I'm like, I'm gonna dislike it. I would literally have to comment. I'd be like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you. That bothered me. But then again, I probably wouldn't, because I'm gonna tell you another thing. You have the right to click that button or leave that page and not watch it. If it's going to make you jealous and upset over someone, probably don't watch their stuff then. Stay away from it, because it's going to piss you off. It's going to like upset you. You're going to get to that point when you could just go, you know what? Nah, it's not even worth the time. Oh, wait. That Love My Drone just posted a video. I'll check that out instead. So do that. Click someone's videos that you know or something. And I just used Ed because he just popped up the first time there. Not knowing you, Ed. But yeah, that's what I say. And that's kind of like all the stuff I've been through. You guys know the drama it's been through. And I don't even pay attention no more to it. Because I'll tell you one thing I used to do. And it was a saying, keep your enemies close. Or whatever that thing is. Enemies close. Or friends close, enemies closer or something. I was falling for that. But then I'll tell you right now where that perturbed me and pissed me off, because I was doing the same thing. Not disliking videos, just going there and clicking it and be like, I don't like watching this. Why am I here? And then I just say, you know what? I'm not coming over there no more. And that's simple. I don't go there no more. Like, they know who it is. They ain't seen me on their channel in ages.
I already explained that one. Jim said, okay, what the fuck? You just went from 23 likes down to 22 likes and 1 dislike.
Doesn't matter.
He said, okay, now back to 23 likes.
Smash it. And I mean it. Smash that fucking dislike button. I don't care. I really don't. I seriously don't. Honestly, click it just so people can talk. Did you see he had 3
Josh
dislikes?
said, I have a story about the thumbs down button. I watched a channel that had the viewers dislike the video if you liked it. And for some reason, that video started doing better than all the others.
Right. It's because it isn't. Okay. For one, I'm not about being paid here, so the numbers don't matter. I mean, I'll tell you when I say, and I don't mean that by you guys, but I'm saying like family. You guys are here. We know what circle we have, so it doesn't matter about. That's why I said like the giveaway and all. If you could do like a giveaway and be like, I'm gonna give away this antenna 2 Thursdays from the day, and congratulations. People, I will probably gain another 40, 50 subs. But after it goes away, I'll probably lose about 70 or 80. So I don't even, the number things, I'll trade with anybody. If you want to trade, hey, just don't stop coming around. Let's just keep our circle of family going here. That number on YouTube means nothing to me. I seriously don't. I have 1,392 subscribers. I got 19 people in my lobby right now. Does that tell you? Love your family. And ones that are watching this not, I love you too. But that's what I'm saying. You never will have unless you're a big channel, and you don't want that. So think about if 300 of my people just jumped in here right now. Holy shit. I wouldn't be able to say hi to nobody. It's you know, because you're lost in the chat. And that's what I like to have, a small army that we are. And we communicate with each other. I know Kenny. Kenny knows me. I know Eric. Eric knows me. I know Bill. Bill knows me. Bob, Josh, Chuck. Same way. You don't go, wait a minute. I play sometimes. I don't know Chuck, but anyway. He's like, fuck you, Chris. But no, that's what I said, you know, and that's what ride or die. Exactly. And that's what I feel like. We have our family here. I don't care. Like some of the people that, you know, walked away or whatever, they'll come back. If they come back, hey, if they don't, no problem. It's what we do now and move forward. Look through it past and just keep traveling. Just keep doing our thing. Chuck said a thing to me the other day that made total sense to me. He said the ones that literally that you can't reach, we're talking about helping people. I helped one guy one time, head fog, what's up? I helped one time. He literally took my video and more or less said, hey guys, I did a fix and this is a video for it. I'm like, no, you didn't. I helped him out. It was that kind of guy, just that kind of guy. Okay. What happened there was unsubscribed from him and blocked him. Therefore, I no longer have to deal with him coming around me and trying to use me and stuff like that. I will do that in a scenario like that because that was just crazy. But Chuck said, for the people that you can't help, he said, think about that. He goes, but think about the people that you help. When he said there's a few hundred that you can't help, but there's a small army of the ones you did help. I was like, he got a good point on that. Huh? Is everything look good over there? Alvin saying, is it just him or does everyone keep starting at the green roll up of TPU throughout the stream?
Oh, it's because Alvin's into green.
Oh, this guy.
Green, green. He's like glued to it.
I was wondering what he meant there. I was like, it keeps popping up the TPU stream for everybody. What the hell? I didn't know. I thought it was something going on. So now I know it's catching Alvin's attention. I want to set it up like this for you. I got you. No problem. I know what you need. You need your one of these in green. No problem. Oh, no. See, I'm getting messed up on you. You need a hawk. What is it? Help me out. The hawk guy, Firefly, right? Eric the Red, jump back in. Appreciate you, brother. Rub your wiener on it, Chris. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
He told me rub my wiener on it, Alvin.
Alvin don't care. It's still green. He said, you didn't read it. Rub the green off. That's all that matters.
I would definitely PP on Alvin's print if he wants me to. Let me stop. People are going to think this guy's really weird. Yes, head fog SQ12. I run nose mounts, session mounts, pretty much anything you need I could probably do. I say not anything, don't get me wrong. Car parts, nah. I'd like to have a bed big enough. Couldn't you imagine that? Russell's truck jacked up right now, right? Big old roll, freaking whatever, PTG, metal, something. And have like a freaking as big as this room and be able to print a bumper. Oh, that would be epic.
Hey, Night Train. Who are you? Who. Yeah, baby, I saw him in concert.
Uh-oh, he's talking about, I think who was that? Who she was in concert?
The Who.
The Who, yeah.
Jeez,
she just said it. Who are you? I don't know those people. She got all into that stuff. I'm like, what?
Dude, I took a limo ride to go see them.
Eric,
on everything. That was an epic day.
Eric, you can't stop printing. I know you got, like, you better have more rolls coming to the house by now. If you don't have none coming to the house by now, you're going to be upset when it runs out. I've been seeing your Kratos, man. They're good. Real nice. Now let's talk about that big-ass bear drone behind you. Huh? This one, Bill? The frame? Or this one? The F330 flame wheel? There are only two that's fair. And he said, you got to take that wrap off for it to count. It's wearing its raincoat. Josh, yeah, you told me to do it. Damn, actually, I said maybe I'll go back for that dislike button. The one behind Crystal, yes. This is a what do you think what this is called? The frame is a it's a 380 millimeter. I'm brain dead on what it was called, the frame. So basically it was like it's just 380 millimeters. Like I said, I had my XK X350 onto this. It's I want to say something like a XK380 frame or something they call it. I pulled my pants up here.
Why?
So now I got my XK X350 on this guy, and I've had this build on. So Josh, this is another one, and I literally just an XK X350. Now this guy does what is it called? 3D flying, all that good stuff. It's the XK. It's hanging back there on the wall. Y'all see the shell right there, right? The Dancer is what they call it. That's right. XK X350, the Dancer. This is in the Robo frame. This is a huge ass frame. So I'm thinking one day to probably pulling it out of the frame and legitly building this frame for like maybe long distance or something. It's big and huge and heavy, but I had it in this frame before. I had it in a F450 flame wheel before. I took in this drone and put it in many things. They built it. It's got a lot of power. Huge power on this guy. They had it in a plastic frame right there, believe it or not. And I'm gonna tell you what, it made noise and it rattled when you punched it, but that thing would keep up with our freaking race drones with no problem. But yeah, this is the Air Dancer.
So Wicken, good night.
Wicken, good night, brother. Appreciate you hanging out with us. 5 had drones last night's stupid bowl. But yep, I'm gonna eventually do something with this frame, I think. And if the thing is with this, the motors and the ESC, I don't know what they are, you know, but they're opto ESCs, so they pretty much just run into the board and it's been beat and banged up a little bit. This actually does fly. The only thing I just got the props. They don't have the right props on. You see, even with the prop nut tight, they turn. So other than that, it flies. And literally, I tried to flip it one day over there, and I think it was Horizon I had it in. It literally just like rolled so far and went wham straight to the ground.
Oh God. Actually, I'm speaking of Bob.
What do you say? Speaking.
Bob said football like this, and actually says speaking of sucking ass. Hi, Bob.
Overpaid kid, disrespecter. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not a football fanatic. I don't watch football neither. I was told
Indy Kenny Axio's a little feisty tonight. I think he's going through cookie withdrawal. He said he leaves a like for cookies. He's waiting for his next cookie delivery. I don't know, Axio. What happened to you last night or Saturday night? You were making cookies with your daughter and you were going to hop in and we never saw you. I think you got that cookie fix and that was it.
So shaky. Get here.
Yeah, I agree, though. I'm not a big Tom Brady fan. His overinflated ego is a major blah. So, yeah, if I had to root for anybody last night, and I did not watch a moment of it, it would have been the Rams. I would have loved to see them deflate that ego.
Jim said, I told you, Alvin, hump your leg for that green piece.
I saw that. Alvin and Mike go fight over that green TPU. They were not special cookies.
Oh, they're special cookies. You'd have been like that one dude, the cop that ate them and called the police on his own self.
Many of them is he ate. The only man I know that goes through 4 dozen homemade cookies within what, 2.5 days? Shoo! There
Ryan,
you go. I knew it.
Ryan, you want to trade me a quad for a quad? Okay, what would you give me for this? He's like, no, damn it. Wait for it. John went to the store and got some double stuffed Oreos. Don't let them fall in the bottom. Don't let them fall in the bottom of your cup. Kenny, I ate brownies on Sunday night. Good times. Bless you. Bless you.
Yep. This right here is all Night Train's fault.
It is.
It is.
All
it's all Night Train's fault. I can blame Night Train on this one.
I went on there. I said,
that and trying to put Chris in a better mood.
You have to turn it. So I went on there. I saw Mikey print the one for his ghost, and I was like, man, how much? Mike misunderstood me. I meant how much to print me mine he needed, but he's out of TPU. He couldn't have did it anyway. Bless you. But he's like 19 a roll. I'm like, ooh. You know, I just gonna get a roll. I might as well. I've been wanting green for a long time. And to be honest with you, the green, when we were buying the blue and the red, the green was running in, what was that, like 32 bucks, wasn't it? So for some reason it come down. It's 22 now. Then I'm at commercial. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this. Got to still eat dinner. I cooked before Crystal got back, so you didn't eat it.
No, I'm straight here.
I'll reheat it for you.
Believe me. I don't know how you guys in Delaware do it, because in between Laurel and Delmar, the reception absolutely blows chunks. And Rusty was driving.
Night, Bob. Appreciate you, brother, hanging out.
And I'm trying to connect and trying to chat, and every time I would say something, he would buffer, and I'm like, I hate this area.
It was doing it for Wiccan, too.
Well, I know for a fact that Laurel and Delmar's reception sucks, especially in the backcountry. It always has and always will.
Laters, Mike. Appreciate you guys, like I said, hanging out. Appreciate your time. Thank you for hanging out with me. And catch us on Wacky Wednesday. And then Friday, the Drone Network. Stop by. See us. Get them drones in the air, man. It's supposed to be, I think, 60s here tomorrow.
Catch you next time, Metro.
Yes, sir. Metro, have a good one. Appreciate you.
Night, guys.
Night.
Love y'all.
Get them drones up, or them ground vehicles. Well, I mean,
look.
Axio's got a bird anyway.
Put it to you this way. Get those transmitters in your hand, plaster a smile on your face, and enjoy your hobby.
Alvin!
That's what it's all about.
Wizard! Night, guys.
I'm still trying to find this drone queen that John's talking about.
I know, I ain't seen her yet neither, but she's in here somewheres.
He keeps seeing her.
Night, guys. I appreciate y'all. Thank you.